Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen!
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning.
Uppie.
Happy everybody.
Good morning. What do I say? I guess the entire world. Good morning to everybody. Because technically we're just live. Live to the world right now. I was going to say, like, good morning, America. Oh, and here's Ruby. Here's Ruby this morning. She's all excited. Hello, Ruby. Hello. Oh, Ruby. There's something so nice about having dogs and like seeing them in the morning because they're like, you made it, you know, or like, you know, other mornings they'll like wake you up. They're like, hey, good morning, you know. The best is when the dogs come in and, you know, they lick your face. They're like, good morning. I love that. But good morning, everyone. Welcome to the One Funny Morning Show. The best way to start your morning here on the internet. I love how your voice changes for Ruby. Oh my God, if your voice doesn't change when you're talking to your dog. The chosen one, I'm catching you live from Japan. Oh my God, what time is it there? Welcome. Oh my gosh. I didn't know we were, oh wait, I'm trying to go live on TikTok. Yeah, I didn't even know. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are just watching from, you know, all over the world. It's crazy. So I guess that makes us kind of bigger than NBC? Question mark? Because we're not Good Morning America. We're Good Morning Earth. Good morning, planet Earth. That would be a good show. Good Morning Earth. It's 9:49 p.m. Well, thanks for staying up for us. And I guess this is technically one funny nighttime for you. All right, let's get this guy set up. But welcome, guys. I have 2 dogs. I sleep with them and love them to death. I know. I love when, like, just dogs are so fun to just cuddle. Then, you know, like that's why you get a dog, right? To cuddle. Like, if you're not cuddling with your dog, what are you doing? Your international team. It's big time. I know. I've made it. I made it. Good morning, Dean. Welcome to my phone. Thank you for having me. Of course. Welcome to first time my husband is listening to you, Dean. He says you sound just like your mom. I don't know if my mom would like to hear that. You know, like, you know, I don't know. We do. I don't know if we she has like a very like deep voice. I remember a lot of times, you know, she'd be on the radio and she'd hear herself afterwards. She's like, "Oh my gosh, my voice is so deep." She's like, "I sound like a guy," but no, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone's here. My hair's doing something funky today. I don't know what's happening. But good morning to all of our viewers. Thank you for tuning in this morning. It's a good morning. It's a Wednesday. I don't have any class today. I had all my classes yesterday. I was back on campus yesterday, which was nice after spring break. So everyone's just catching up. Everyone's talking about graduation. We're getting really close. So it's nice. All right, let's go live here. All right, good morning, TikTok. Good morning, TikTok. OMG, your mom's voice. I could listen to her all day, every day. I know, it's so funny. Dean, please no Caillou voices today. What do you mean? Dude, I think I've created like a character that I can use in my stand-up with this Caillou voice. Cause I feel like it's such a good voice. I love good morning. I love the voice. All right, I'm gonna take my Invisalign out. Okay. I was gonna come up with like a reason why I was doing it on camera, but here, you know what? I'll do you justice. You don't want to see this, so I'll stand. Oh, look at this! I can stand like this, and you don't have to see me taking my Invisalign out. Or actually, well, TikTok can still see me taking my Invisalign out, but welcome. This is what I do before the show. Usually, everyone's like, "Step away, please, thank you." Don't use that voice. It's worse than Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah, so there's this comedy book I've been reading, and they mentioned Gilbert Godfrey, and I've never actually seen like him, any of his like his stuff. And this book was talking about it last night, and just like how he performs and everything, and I don't know. Now I need to like brush up on my Gilbert Godfrey. But welcome. Look away. But welcome everyone. Welcome to the morning, the morning of the show. I keep forgetting to put my Invisalign in. No, Jane, it's rough. I had my orthodontist appointment a couple days ago. And it's scary. It's not that I don't like my orthodontist. It's just that, like, oh my gosh, she's so intimidating. I went to the orthodontist, and you get your lady. Like, you go in, you see your lady, and she's like, "How you doing, Dean?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so good." You chat up with this lady, and then the doctor comes in, and it's like, uh-oh. And she comes in and she looks at my teeth. She's like, You're not wearing your retainer. She's like, "You're not wearing your rubber bands, Dante." Now, first, one, my name's not Dante, but that's okay. Second, the rubber bands are hard. Rubber bands are hard, especially like I'm out a lot. Like, rubber bands are just annoying, and they want you to replace them 4 times a day. It's crazy. But anyway. Yeah, and the other thing is, it's hard. It's so hard looking like seeing people like my age in real life now, in very serious positions, like when I go to the doctor's office and they're like, "Hey, today we have a student who's studying. Do you mind if they join us?" And you never want to say no, but but they're like my age, and I'm like, and they're like, "So what's going on today?" And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm having some stomach problems. Like, it's always uncomfortable, right? So anyway, this happened. There were like 2 really like pretty girls that were my age, and they were like, "There's my 2 assistants today," and I was like, "Oh, that's good." And then she was like, "You're not wearing your retainer, you're not wearing your rubber bands." She's like, "What do we have to do?" And she was like, girls, come look at this." So now I'm laying on a table with my mouth like pried open. Oh, Colby needs to go out. I love Colby. For some reason, they can all hear you. I can't hear him anymore. His eyes are turning yellow. Yeah, I can't. Hey, Dante, the dogs want to go out. Yeah, no, I can't hear him anymore. Trust me. I'm glad you guys can. I thank you for reminding me, because I don't hear it anymore. Anyway, so Yeah, so I'm pried. My mouth's pried open. There's like two girls standing over me, and she's like, this is an example of someone who doesn't wear the rubber bands. I'm like, oh, dang it. And I was like, oh, I want to be like, lady, what? Come on. My daughter is singing Blue's Clues. Nice. But yeah, it was mortifying. And then afterwards she was like, all right, have a good day. And I was like, I want to cry. Oh no, lots of dishes in the sink. Listen, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But yeah, so, but see, the thing is, it kind of worked. Because I came home and I was like, man, I have to start wearing my rubber bands. And it makes you think, like, maybe she planted those two girls. Because, you know, there's a lot of dudes going into that place that, and she always says, like, it's always the guys that seem to slack on, like, either the rubber bands or just wearing your Invisalign. So maybe she plants those girls in there so that when they come in, they're like, oh man, these girls are here. I gotta start wearing my Invisalign. So you come in, you know, next time. But yeah, I came home and I was like, I gotta start wearing my rubber bands. And I've been very consistent with it the past week. So I don't know. We'll see. We are advocates for the dog's bladders, of course. Everyone has their own journey. Yeah. Everyone has their own journey. They were there for your teeth, not for a boyfriend. Don't take it personally. I know, but it was just, it's scary, you know? It's really scary. But do the dishes, Dante. Thank you. You're overthinking the girl students. I might be, I don't know, I might be overthinking it, or maybe you're underthinking it. No. They were there to learn, but still, it's scary. It's scary. But yeah. But what's going on here? Oh, well, good morning. We are doing a live show on the internet. So welcome. It's the One Funny Morning Show. We're here live. And yeah, life is scary. Thank you. Dean, the right one will come along at the right time. You will find your path. I love the voice your mom has when she talks about you. Well, what voice does she do? Is it like a Ruby voice? Dear Michael. Wear those bands and trays. I've had braces 3 times for not wearing my retainers. I know, dude. It's so hard. And Tiffany has Invisalign too. So every time we're on the road, we're like, "You wearing your Invisalign?" And she's like, "Yes, I am." I'm like, "Good." So it's fun. So yeah. Are you on Facebook as well? Yes, we are on Facebook as well. We are live everywhere this morning, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. I think we're also live on Twitch. So we are live everywhere this morning. But thank you to our TikTok viewers. We're having a good morning. But yeah, those pretty girls were there to shame you into wearing them. That's what I'm saying. It's a good strategy. It's a good strategy. But yeah, no. So I haven't Instagram. Yeah, my mom usually comes in with her phone and sets up the Instagram live. 2 more hours of work. Well, you're almost done. You're almost there. Just trudge through it. You're doing great. You're almost done, and then you can go home and go back to sleep. And then it'll be good. Dude, sleep is like a drug, I swear. I like, sleep is so good. You have those moments where you're like, oh my gosh, like, you're like, I could close my eyes, and it feels nice. The best is when, like, you're exhausted, and you go into your room, and you're like, I just need a quick nap, and then the dog, a dog comes and curls up right next to you, and you're like, this is nice. I could just go right to sleep. And then bam, you're out. Dean, why does she call you Dante? No, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know if she knew my name. She read my name like seconds before. This is my orthodontist. She was like, "Hi Dean, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm doing good." And maybe she just forgot what my name was, but she called me Dante, and I was like, "Yeah, no, you know what? Sure, my name's Dante. I'll take it." Dogs are barking to come in. No, they're barking at someone near the fence. It might sound like they're barking to come in, but the fence is right behind this wall. Drink a full glass of water will wake you up. That's what I've read. Just like pounding water is good for waking up. Enjoy sleep now. When you're older, you won't have time to sleep. Don't say that. Don't say. What do you mean? Sleep should be free. We have the right to sleep. Dante could be your new stage name. Oh, I like Dean. It's weird. It's goofy. Dante? I don't know. Dante just... It reminds me of someone that's fancy. And if I've learned anything, I am not a fancy person. Dante. Hello, my name is Dante. That's what I hear when people say their name is Dante. Hello, my name is Dante. I would spill the water in my bed. You know? Well, I think the point is to drink it outside of your bed. I don't know if you're supposed to. I mean, maybe I guess you could drink it in your bed. You can sleep when you're dead, Jennifer. That's not called sleeping. That's called being dead. I don't want you to be confused about those two things. You're not actually sleeping. You don't get to because you wouldn't get to come back up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bertay from Charlotte, North Carolina, originally from Buffalo, New York, and you're watching One Funny Morning with your host, Dina Blizzard.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy. My face isn't up yet. So that's quite a face this morning. Let me get this.
Did you give Lou her medicine this morning?
I did not. Did not give Lou her medicine this morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Oh, good morning. I know. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, everybody. Just waking up today. I don't know. Something about I gotta get my hair cut. Do you ever just look at your face? You're like, this don't look right. TikTok needs a filter or something.
Yeah, I discovered that there were like 4 filters turned on TikTok, so I turned them all off.
What?
But it looked weird.
Dean, I love my face on TikTok.
No, but
What?
it looked so
No,
dark. It looked
it's
so dark.
who I want to be.
No, that's horrible.
Dean, turn on these. I don't like my face on TikTok.
Turn them on. Turn all the filters on.
Enhance. Oh, yeah, here we go. Enhance. Oh, yeah. Smooth. Oh, smooth is on.
Today's fruit
That's
of the day,
unfortunate.
grapes.
That's unfortunate.
Why?
I tried to smooth my face out, but apparently it was already done.
There's no more
Oh,
smooth.
Amber? No. See, now, what about tasty? Nope.
Tasty.
None of these. Dean, why did you do that without asking me? I liked my face on the TikTok.
No.
This is hideous. I hate it. Vintage. Oh, that feels right. I look great on Instagram. Maybe I was just looking.
Someone said, "Where's the Madonna filter?"
I like my Instagram face. I don't like this face, and I need you to fix it. There's 80 people looking at this face, and they're all saying, let's get a new one in here.
What do you mean?
There's almost 100 people going, yeah, let's try.
Here,
yeah.
this one's called Youth.
It
There you
doesn't
go.
look good, though. Why do I look orange?
What do you mean?
Put it all the way up. No, I still don't like it. Dean, fix it.
I don't think.
You know what I mean.
Oh, here. This is called Face. Smooth.
Yeah.
What's Eye?
I don't know. But will it do this? Oh, this is what I said. So we were on My Name Is
Whoa,
Not
look,
Mom.
your eyebrows.
And I said to Tiffany
Your
and Mary,
eye-
I go, guys, listen, what if I do the thing where they lift your face just right here? And Meredith is like, I don't see a difference.
is-
I go, just look at it. Ready?
This is crazy. You can just change like the shape.
It's not
is it
changing.
doing anything?
Oh, look at
Oh my God,
it.
did you
Look
see
at
that?
it. Oh,
That's insane.
you
No,
guys.
that's horrible.
It's gorgeous.
That's crazy. There's
What
a
does it do-
filter.
what
there's
does
a
it do to
filter
my
that-
eyes?
There's a filter you can literally just change the shape of your face.
All right.
That's-
What
that's
if you
that's
do your
crazy.
eyes? What does it do? Does it make them bigger?
No.
What's it doing? Look. Ready? Nothing.
Oh, it does make your eyes bigger.
Look at me. I'm like an alien on the TikTok. Tasty is what you used before. Dean, make me tasty. That's not. Doesn't sound good at all. All right, let's get my regular eyes. Let's smooth it out, and I want to be tasty. Okay, Colby's carrying around a granola bar. This is a day.
Oh, wait.
Good morning, everyone. I believe it's Wednesday.
Give.
Please
Yeah.
light the busy sign and the new candle. I
Yeah.
do have a new candle. I think this candle
Yeah.
is done. There's actually a bunch of new candles.
Give me this.
Dean, can you get a new candle out and light the candle and the busy sign?
Where's
I gotta
the new-
sit down. I'm
where's the new
exhausted. Yeah, they're all up there. So I just want to say, can you guys? I mean, besides my filter, I don't want to brag, but I did stretch this morning. Can you tell? Look at me. Ready? Oh, nothing's changed.
Ooh, let's go with this one.
But Uppie, as I petted her. Oh, I thought it was your 16-year-old kid. You said dog. Okay.
All right, we'll do a thing where we just like every time we go through a candle, we introduce the next one.
Okay.
So this one, I like this one. This one's called Vanilla Cupcake. Ooh. Well, you gave up sugar for Lent.
I can still light the candle. All right. The reason I get up early, McKenna, I would sleep in the morning way. Now I set my alarm. Gets me started. Lois, welcome.
Smell that
I
one.
feel the same way. Okay.
It smells really good. Doesn't
It
smell
smells
good?
amazing.
Oh my gosh, that does smell like a cupcake.
I've never seen anybody take this long to light a candle. He's like, let's take the lid off. Everybody together on 3. 1.
You gotta waft it. You gotta waft the scent.
Now, let's read the front together. What does this say? This says,
Chop, chop, chop.
drinking at the dogs. Good morning, Eileen. Oh, it's a perfect shot. You guys can't see it. It's a dog drinking.
Oh, see, look. Yeah. Pick the right bowl here.
It's a lot of water. Okay. All right, and we're back. My daughter keeps yelling, "Good morning" at my phone. Good morning, Sarah's daughter. I know. But in here, your hair looks maroon. Huh? Can you guys hear this? Grape is so loud. You know what would be good? You know what goes good with grapes? Checks. Rice checks.
You didn't go get them yesterday?
I didn't go get them.
Yeah. You had all day.
What time does the morning show start? Well, Vicky, that's a good question. Dean starts the morning show. He's the opener at 7:45. I usually meander in here around 8 o'clock. I'm gonna say that's an ish. Yeah, Martha, I don't know.
Wait, did you
I
say
can
you
I can
stretched?
smell.
Did you say you stretched this morning?
I did stretch this morning.
Did you tell him?
How you walked
When
in
I
and you
walked
asked
in-
me it looks like I was dead
Yeah.
or sleeping?
When I walked in, here, I'll show you what I saw. When
Oh, I didn't realize that we. This
I
was-
walked in,
oh,
what I saw was
okay.
this. You
It's a
look.
new dishwasher. Dean, that was
like-
my
I
relaxing
was like, are
face.
you asleep? She was like, what?
That's
You had
my
drool off your face. You were like, huh?
Dean. That was
You're like, no,
my
I'm stretching.
relaxing face, and he was teaching us to,
I don't
put
know.
pressure on
It sounded
something.
like you
Close your
passed
eyes.
out.
I think that's what relaxation looks like, Dean. When's
guy
the
was
last
like-
time?
The guy, you know what's funny? The guy on the TV was standing up, too.
No, he
You were
wasn't.
passed down.
He wasn't.
He was like, now we'll go
You're crazy.
into a T-stretch. And you're like,
At least I exercise, Dean.
I exercise.
I was stretching my throat, exactly. So now I'm home for what I'm going to say is 6 months, which is a lie, but I'm home for a bit. And so I'm starting to get stuff together. And I'm trying to convince Wendy and BNC that we need to exercise 4 days a week. Chris is like, she's like a bear. She'll be like, last time we worked out as a group, Chris would be like, get on this sled, I'm going to push you. And she would just push me on this weird gym sled all over the gym. And it was hilarious. And I thought I died for the first, I don't know, month, I guess. And then I was in the best shape of my life. And then we stopped doing it. And now we're all bigger. So, since I'm home and I stopped eating sugar and I get my pellets next Wednesday, or maybe it's just a visit. I don't really know. I just know that I'm going there Wednesday. But if I go and we have a talk, or they might go and we have a talk and they go, let's see your butt. And then I go, okay. And then they put pellets in it. No, I wasn't stretching in my bed, Diana. I had Gaia on. I was on a yoga mat. I was in yoga clothes.
I stretch in my bed all the time.
Okay, yeah. It sounds like you're turning into your mother, said my mom. No, Diana, I had special clothes on, not my pajamas.
I stretched for quite a long time, actually.
Look, Erison's got my pellets, feeling amazing.
I feel, okay, listen. I already think you have too much energy.
Pellets? I was going to say too many pellets.
When
I don't have too much. I have zero energy.
When these pellets hit,
I'm going to be over there, Dang, let's get up and let's go exercise. Because I'll be a man, because I have testosterone. I'm like, Dang, let's go
I'm nervous.
bench press some stuff. Let's bench press grandma.
I feel like you're gonna, does it say how long it takes for the
I think I have a deep voice now.
Yeah, it's going to just get deeper.
Yeah, it's going to get deeper.
Did they say how long it takes to kick in?
I don't know, Dean. They put the little piece of rice, got my pellets, got my mustache, said Susie.
Like, because I feel like should we expect you to be sprinting home from the doctor's office?
No, Dean.
Like, is it gonna hit?
It's not instantaneous, Dean. Okay, a lot of people might have missed our conversation on the pellets, so let me bring you up to date. I am old and in some kind of menopause-like state. And so they were like, you might be eligible for pellets, but we have to do your blood work. And I was like, okay. And then she says, if you're either eligible or you're not. Okay. And so let's do the blood work. So they do the blood work. I have no estrogen and no testosterone. I'm basically androgynous. Ooh, I don't know why I did that, but if I had something psychedelic behind me, it would have looked cool. Anyway, so I'm eligible. I had to get a mammogram, so I did my mammogram, and everything's fine. And so it's a newer type of hormone replacement. Now, all of us who might be here might have heard stories of our moms or grandmoms going through hormone replacement. And at that time, like my grandmom had her hysterectomy young, like 23. And so they would just give you a pill and be like, good luck to you, and that's it. Now they do your blood work and they make a pellet that's for you. So like if I need like a little bit of estrogen, but like a lot of testosterone, like, so my pellet, it's about the size of a piece of rice. My pellet is different than your pellet. It's different than Dean's pellet. Okay?
I'll have the Dina pellet.
I'd like one Dina pellet, please. And that's it. Oh, time for drinking of the dogs. Hold on.
This is more of licking of the bowl.
Licking of the bowl, of the empty bowl. All right, well, put some. Oh, he's not. His food bowl. He's looking for. Oh, there's a dog just showed up. So anyway, so you have to hit certain metrics for your tests, and I've hit them. The insurance does not pay for this. Here's how I look at it. Now, a lot of people, they do the things and they lifts and stop hitting me. And they get the Botox and the thing and the thing. I'm like, that's not me. I don't need that. But because of my Sjogren's, I do feel like everything's cracking. You know, And I'm young. I'm 27. So to not have estrogen for this long.
If
I live-
27,
if
that
I
means
live-
you were 5 years old.
Stop
when
it.
you
The math, it doesn't matter. My point is.
numbers are stupid.
What if I live to 20? What if I live to 75?
If you lived to 26?
If I live to 75, that's 25 years with 0 hormones. That's not okay. This dog is dirty. Did you? Oh, Dean, you did not wipe their paws. I can tell. I'm enraged.
I'm sorry.
Why would you not do that?
I forgot I was hungry.
It's a pellet, Leon. It's not a pill. It goes in your butt. Okay, now let me explain that. I says to my mom, I come home, I says, Di, they talking about giving me these pellets. And she says, what? And I tell her what I just told you. And she says, they're going to put them in your butt. And I was like, that's not at all. No one mentioned, she goes, why didn't they, if it was a pill, they would have said pill. But they didn't. They said pellet. So it probably goes in your butt. And so I asked some questions. And it doesn't go in your butt. It goes in your fat. You know how you got a muffin top? Turns out that's why God put it there. That's where your rice goes. That's where your pellet. It's a pellet insert. It's like a slot. That's where it goes. So thankfully, I've got a big slot right here, and plenty of space for rice. And I'm basically a slow cooker or a pressure cooker. Cassandra, they're very specific about if you have a history of breast cancer, any of that stuff, then you are not eligible. But I don't have that, so I'm good. Did you wipe these dogs' paws?
I did.
Stop hitting me. You're boxing me. I'm going to eat this grape. There is a purpose for your muffin top. I'm 55, and I still don't have any issues with menopause. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Dean, there's dirt on my pants. Get down. Dean Michael, I just wiped you didn't
balls.
because it's literally dirt on my pants
Well,
for the second time. Dean, I'm going to tell you something right now. If I get up and I wipe these dog paws and there's dirt on them, something bad's going to happen to you. Do you know how to wipe a dog paw?
I do.
Okay, let me test it. Let's see what good job Dean did. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is going to be very bad for you.
Listen.
Come here, Booby. Come here. Oh!
Well, when you wet it.
Dean, what do you mean that's how you're supposed to do it? You have to wet it. This is what you've been doing? Oh!
I didn't realize you were getting.
Michael.
Listen, I didn't know you were getting
Dean.
that serious with it.
That's serious. It gets all over the house. Dean Michael, what do you get, a napkin? I can't wait until you have a baby. I literally can't wait. What are you going to do? Oh, let me just get this napkin and wipe this bit. Look at it. It's all over Lulu. You're the worst.
No.
Get away from me. And the floor is dirty.
That's because you just wet this.
Dean, go get a mop. I'm enraged. This is unacceptable. This is look at it. Look at this. Oh. Clean the floor. You're disgusting.
That was the
That
most
was the worst.
anticlimactic throw.
No, it wasn't. It was
this
very
is
climactic.
stupid.
Dean, do the dishes now too. I'm done.
Listen,
I'm done.
Listen,
You
I'm
are
done
not
too.
bad.
I'm done too.
I'm done. I'm at work. I'm gonna do my show right now. And you're gonna clean something. And you'll know that I'm enraged.
This is a weird show. I don't know.
It's not. It's not.
It is.
I don't understand how you don't understand how to wipe a dog's paw.
Listen, it wasn't that dirty when I wiped it. So you did
was.
something.
No.
You planted the dirt.
Yeah.
You wanted me to look stupid.
I'm done. Oh, you don't need help. I'm done. You better
Planted
clean
it.
the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. When I used to wipe Colby's ear with the napkin and be like, "Oh, you got the medicine." Yeah. Dirty. Dirty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Run, Blizzo, run. I love, Melissa, that you keep calling Dean Dante.
No, well, because I told her that my orthodontist called me Dante the other day, and it's like, my name's not Dante.
They were calling you Dante.
Yeah.
Won't with him.
And it was just after she read my name.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy. Not VVG. I didn't hear the Dante part. What did I read the other day? Somebody said that they got a call from the nurse's office that they're. What are you doing? Dean, that is not a mop, honey. That's a wood floor polisher. That's what you use after you clean it.
I didn't know. I thought this was like a Swiffer.
It is a
Not a wood, but what Swiffer has wait, this is hardwood floor cleaner.
Dean, not Paul's. Go get the mop and get hot water and clean this.
I don't want, okay, mopping sounds like too much. Mopping, okay, listen, mopping is like a whole production, and I don't.
Dean, you did it. Then get paper towels,
some
get on
paper
the floor,
towels.
and you have to do this whole section on the floor. Hot water with soap. I don't understand why you wouldn't just get the mop. The mop and the bucket are right there.
Yeah, but I gotta fill the bucket with hot
Fill
water.
the bucket.
And then I have to put soap in it, and then
Yeah.
then I have to like sit here and be like, all right, well, I guess it's ready. Then I have to.
What do you
mop
mean
the
it's
floor.
ready? You put the soap in
Then I
and
have
there's
to
no
mop
ready.
the floor. Then I have to squeeze it into the bucket, and
Dean,
I'm just
it's
gonna
called
do
mopping the
this.
floor. That's exactly
work.
what
That's
mopping
so
the floor
much
looks
work.
like.
I can just use this paper towel, and it will be done in 5 seconds. How you doing today? You don't feel really relaxed for somebody who just stretched this morning. I'm just gonna be
Dean,
honest.
I literally said, you know you're supposed to wipe the dog's paws. I had no idea you didn't know that involves water.
Uppie, move.
I just...
Move. Move, Booby. He's like, I just want to lick your face. Booby, move. Oh, this is kind of bad.
Why do you think my phone is blinking this weird blink?
I don't know. I'm not on duty right now.
Anyway, my son had a poop blowout in the car driving home from vacation. Up the front, up the back. Had to change him in the trunk. Amy, I hope that he's a baby. You do not identify Amy.
He's 17.
How old this son is. But I'm hoping this is a baby. Ugh, I remember those days. Busy. It's recognizing my face? Is that what it's doing? Do you want me to help you?
All right.
What are you doing?
What?
Are we co-hosting now?
Yeah, I think I should get my screen time for cleaning up the floor.
Dean, it was your fault.
What? I don't.
No, my son's 25. Can I get a happy birthday? Yeah, Jen, happy birthday. Poor Dante.
Did you know that when you were applying to a job online, that there are a lot of like small things that you can do that mess up your application?
You mean like when you put the chosen one on your resume?
Aside from that,
Oh, there's more.
there's more actually.
Like,
Did you know that when you fill out an application online
right?
and you open a new tab, that corrupts your application and
Who told you
makes
that?
it so that the chances of you
No.
getting accepted are very low.
No.
Yes. I found this out yesterday in my class. Apparently, a lot of big companies that receive thousands and thousands of applications, they have a system that sorts and goes through all of the applications and looks for one that closely matches the job description and then ranks you based on how close it matches the job description.
Okay.
So how it works basically is out of 1,000 interviews, out of 1,000
Okay, is this conversation move a little faster?
out of 1,000 resumes,
got it.
right?
Right.
There are people who are ranked number 1, and there are people who ranked 1,000. Now,
Based on a computer algorithm?
based on the computer.
Okay.
So yesterday, my professor was like, there's this website called JobScan that scans your resume and compares it to a job description of your choice and then tells you like how closely you're matching.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, well, I applied to all these internships at NBC. Let me see how close I'm matching. So I uploaded my resume, uploaded the job description. 10%.
This sounds made up.
Isn't that crazy?
But Dean, none of you have any experience. None of you. Like, I don't want you to think that there's
just
a whole bunch of kids your age
No,
that
no,
are
no, no.
like, oh, Dean's only been traveling with this off-Broadway show, but this kid was working
1,000% true. My company uses it. They rank you based just on the words that are put into your resume. So then it tells you, hey, here's some words that you should add to help the chances that they were like, you didn't use the word professional once. You didn't use the word marketing once. I was like, 10%.
This is why I hate businesses.
And one of the NBC like internships I applied to, I made sure to go through the job description and pick out words and put it in my cover letter because I was like, hey, this will be good because it'll help me match. It'll help me get close to the job description. I uploaded my because it scans your cover letter too. Uploaded my cover letter. Uploaded the job description. 11%. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close to being considered. Like it wasn't. It wasn't like 50%. It wasn't like you flip a coin and like my chances were there. 10%. I was nowhere even close to. That's how hard.
Time for the drinking the dogs. Can't even see the dog.
She's making it like you can't like it's not
She
fair.
hiding. She up in a corner.
She knows there's a camera there.
She like, I'm gonna get this water.
She's like, they're not exploiting me for content. Get this water from the furthest way possible.
Look at her. She's like, I'm in secret. I roll back. That sounds horrible.
Right?
I don't understand that.
I went on a whole rant to my professor yesterday. I was like, why did they do this?
It's stupid.
I was like, this is because I went in uploading my resume thinking, oh, I'll be at like 70 or 80%. Like I did a really good job. 10%.
Well, now let me ask you a question. Does it work like you put a resume in and it'll tell you what job you're matched at 90%?
No.
They should. Maybe you're in the wrong field. Maybe they'll say, oh, now that we looked at your resume, you should be an executive chef. Be like, that is not at all what I thought I was preparing for.
It's crazy though. They do it
So
because thousands
basically
of
lie
applicants.
and claim you're a professional and get a job. Yeah, that's
They were
what I'm
like,
saying.
they were like the word professional wasn't used once. The word like, they were like, you only use the word media industry once. And I was like,
What was the site?
it's called jobscan.com. It's a great site now that I know about it. Like, and because through Temple you get like a subscription for free, because you gotta pay for the service. But through Temple I get it for free, and so yeah, I just started scanning everything. I was like, well,
If
what about
you are
this
in the
job?
federal government and want to move up, you still have to submit a resume, and they too scan for words.
It's crazy.
The federal government will filter out applicants based on key terms. I have several resumes for each area I'm interested in. Do any of them scan for Blippi? He's investigating yogurt, so he missed my joke.
There's a hair in my yogurt.
So, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, that's what I mean, Cindy. It weeds out a lot of good people. What if you don't have the word professional, but you have 40 years of experience in something? I don't know. I don't have time for that.
So my professor was like, you literally have to go in.
Wesley thinks he's
all about
Remember
SEO.
Wesley, Angela's son, the other day? We said hi to Wesley.
Yeah.
He thinks he's famous, and he keeps telling his mom that this is his show now.
It is his show.
Welcome to Dean, Dina, and Wesley.
It is his show.
Wesley, what do you want to talk about?
Wesley, what do you want to talk about?
Wesley, what do you want to put on your resume? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Make sure you say professional.
Whatever it is,
At least
be a
17
professional
times,
and
yeah.
use the word global a lot.
Global, professional,
If you put the word
experienced.
global, like I could be a
Yeah,
comedian.
it also said you didn't
Or
use
I
the word
can use
experienced.
global, experienced, professional comedian. Always global,
Global, professional,
experienced, professional
professional
comedian.
comedian.
In front of anything. I'm a global, experienced, professional chef.
But isn't that crazy? So now it's about
He wants to be a dinosaur. So be a global, experienced, professional dinosaur, Wesley.
not
If-
just a normal dinosaur.
No.
That won't
T-Rex
get
is
you-
not
that
enough.
won't get you anywhere in life.
Remember it,
Wesley.
Wesley.
You have to be a global, experienced,
Yes.
professional.
You have to put a whole
dinosaur.
bunch of BS, is what I hear you saying as well.
But isn't that crazy? So now it's not about having good experience.
No.
It's about gaming the computer.
Yep.
And making yourself. It's like it's SEO. Search
My
engine
son
optimization.
is an executive. Well, you wrote chief at a major hotel in Vegas.
I want to.
I want to be an
An
executive
executive
chief.
chief.
I think you meant chef. But is he a global, experienced, professional executive chef?
Because if not, doesn't matter.
I don't know what's going to happen.
But that was the other thing too. My professor was telling us all the ways that like your application can be corrupted, and apparently opening up a new tab within it messes up. Apparently, if you open up a new tab while you're filling out the application, it messes up the computer's like readability, and so it just trashes your application because it's like, oh, it's corrupted. The computer's like, I can't read it, so it just tosses it out.
Wow.
And she's like, you know how there's autofill sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
You know when you're typing your name in it and Google's like, here, you just autofill it, you know? It said a lot of times autofill will corrupt your application too. Because there's like metadata that it's inputting.
It sounds like nobody wants you to get a job.
No, apparently
That's what
not.
I hear you saying.
But that's what it made me so nervous. I was like, I
me
sent out like
stretch
a
some
million applications for jobs, and
I'm a global experienced professional retired B. Indeed, and two, on all the next steps they put you through after you apply is so much work. Yeah.
but isn't that crazy? I had no
can't.
idea.
Well, I told you when I applied at Crate and Barrel, I brought my headshot. I don't think that I would do well
But
at
at
like
least
normal jobs.
You brought your application
headshot.
like in person.
Yes, Dean, because it's very professional how they do it.
At
the
least
Crate and
at
Barrel.
least like you
I
got to
believe
hand
it
your
what I
application
would
to
call
someone.
an open call.
You know.
But I did have a headshot. I was an executive chef at Disney. I could imagine trying to find words for an application. Yeah.
But like at least you got to hand your application to like a physical person.
Don't
and you were
use
like,
a
oh.
lot of boxes for lines in the resume. The system
Yeah.
will not be able to read it.
That's the other thing. There was like, yeah, my professor was like, don't use any charts, don't use any boxes, because basically you want to make it as easy as possible for the computer to read your application. Not a person, the computer.
You can absolutely be a global professional experienced stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
I believe that's what I am. They won't even accept in person anymore. They say go online.
Yeah, they just say go online, and there it's just like it's no man's land.
I don't know.
But that's why it's important to follow up. Like try to get someone on the inside that can recommend you.
Obviously.
Because then they can
called nepotism.
They can search you up and be like, okay, well,
the only
who's
way
this
you
kid?
can go.
Oh, his resume is actually really good. Instead of just being on the search, like a result that pops up on the search list.
Yeah. Mr. Blizzard kids show teach the kids about weather, and they would love you so much. That's who you could be. I'm Mr. Blizzard with your with your
resume construction. Today we're going to talk about SEO or search engine optimization. This is when companies. There's always Blizzo Dean.
Yeah, a woman who worked for me before is trying to get a federal job, and so they keep calling me and asking me really crazy questions. They'll be like, did so-and-so ever show an affinity for another country? And I was like, I don't think so. Did you ever see this person socially? I was like, yeah, you're there. Did they ever speak in a different language? I was like, I don't think so. No, I don't. It was like real specific questions. But I guess it depends on your clearance. You federal people. Mm-hmm. I am a professional video host with global reach. See how she did that? Dean? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Welcome to Cracker Barrel. How many in your party?
Mm-hmm. That was hilarious. I know, Sherry. That was a fun video.
Oh, wait, did you say Crate and Barrel or Cracker Barrel?
No, I said Crate and Barrel, but I did like that she wrote it all out for Cracker Barrel. Thank you, Wendy. Different Wendy. Yeah, you don't need a headshot for Cracker Barrel, but I did have one for.
You need to write a resume like a research paper now. No, that's so true.
Oh, Anne, that sounds really good. They used to teach us what to wear, how to speak. Now you have to know the words to say on the computer. Yeah.
A low battery thing.
Oh, this thing takes so long to charge. I don't know what's happening.
But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there in case anyone's doing job applications.
Somebody said resume
no
or
idea.
CV. CV is a thing. You ever hear of CV?
Cover.
No.
Oh, what's CV?
What's CV? CV is something else that people with real jobs have. She was told to apply online to be a formal, so she couldn't get her to make it past the system to the manager. They didn't get hired.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to throw this out there because I feel like it's something that a lot of people don't know.
Dean, what if you became a meteorologist? I think any of you.
Don't you have to go to
Curriculum vitae. Look that up. Where's your phone?
Curriculum vitae? I don't know where my phone is.
It's a British resume. Oh. It's basically a resume. Can OFM supporter go on my resume? Yes, it can. And I will give you a recommendation. You can list me as a reference. I'll be like, listen, she's always on time for Tipsy Tuesday. She knows how to work in a group projects. She shows initiative. She's kind to other.
She's a great supporter.
A great supporter. He's for outside of North America. It's longer. Vitae. More detailed. Longer and more detailed than a resume. CV would include journal articles, important papers you've published, important awards you've received. My husband is in academia, and it's a thing for them.
Do you
Heather.
have any awards?
Dean. Yes. Of course I have awards. Dean, look at, there's one right here. Dean, I have One Funny Mother Morning Show. It's an Emmy or an Oscar. I have the VVG award. Dean, I'm very awarded.
What, do you have a resume?
Yes, of course, Dean. I have a resume. It would
Do you have the
include
words professional and
global experience professional, comedian, curriculum vitae.
I would love to upload
I've written
your
a number
resume.
of blog posts. Speaking of blog posts, if you missed Tipsy Tuesday last night, Stephanie and Jeff have been working diligently to get all of the recipes that we have done to date. I think only chicken parm is missing. So a lot of people, whether you join us just in fourth quarter on the main page for Cooking with Di for the Christmas cookies, or if you are on the supporter side and you are enjoying Cooking with Di throughout the year, all of the recipes will now be posted to the store page, and you'll see a button that says voila, Cooking with Di. So some of the recipes are recipes that she's taken and she's modified to make them gluten-free, and then other recipes are just links to really great recipes that we found online. So a lot of people will say, hey, that looks great, but I didn't watch, or how can I find it? So we wanted to, the chicken piccata, so good. So good. All right. So it was another project that we've been working on to make sure that, you can find things. Yeah, I know. 19th birthday is a big one. So anyway, so if you have been looking for any of the resumes or want to go back and make some of them, hopefully they're easier for you guys to find now.
You just said any of the resumes.
I will be listing all my resumes that I've had through the years. I think you'll find them very comical. They'll be lacking actual experience, and might be a good thing to keep in mind to not do on your resume. Why is 19 a big birthday? It is a bit of a big birthday. Well, here's what I'll say.
18 and 21 and 19 is kind of...
I don't know. It feels like a lot of growing up happens at 19. Let me put you that way.
What is your last year as a teenager?
It's your last year as a teenager. Are any of the recipes dairy-free, Amy said. They're not written that way, Amy, but if you're dairy-free, you probably know a lot of the substitutions already. They're really written to be gluten-free. So if you're good at the substitutions, they might be good for you. Are you guys doing any shows at the end of June? I'm coming to New York from the woods of Washington. Would love to see you guys, Shannon. That's a great question. I feel like I was just looking at it, and we're planning graduation parties for the end of June. So I don't think we have anything the second 2 weeks of June, and I think that's on purpose. So I doubt it. Because I was looking at my calendar, and it's insane. I think that's why I'm doing a lot of nesting right now, because I'm like, I gotta be ready for when May, June comes. It is, I think, 6 weeks. Yeah, 6 weeks of work. So, yeah, my grandson is 10 months old today. Oh, Beth, they're so yummy. So yummy. Hey, Dwayne, D. Wayne Roxanne, or is it Dwayne Roxanne? But the first badge, don't forget to thank them. That's so exciting. I don't even know what that means to buy a badge on Instagram. But I thank you, and it's very exciting, and you will always be the first.
What happened?
You'll always be my first, Dwayne Roxanne.
Bought the first badge.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. We're still growing on TikTok and on Instagram. So if you're following us and you're not following us on either of those, it is Roxanne. Thank you, Roxanne. Then follow us as we grow, because we do stuff here. Do you know when Evansville, Indiana show is? You would think I would. You see my calendar anywhere, Dean?
No, not on this table.
Can you find my calendar, Dean? Oh, I think it's on the table in the other room. Where can I buy a My Name Is Not Mom calendar? Well, we don't have a calendar for My Name Is Not Mom. You can see our calendar if you go to mynameisnotmom.com for sure. Somebody said 4/21 is Indiana. Let's see. Let me see if I can confirm. That is correct. 4/21. Thank you for all of you. Will you be doing another giant Dean head for graduation? Oh, remember? Oh, where's your head? Where's your head?
I don't know.
We gotta find it. I gotta do one for Brooke, because they do the they do the thing, we gotta order it.
I
Let
was
me
telling
write
my
that
mom
down.
there's 2 days of graduation. They have one for like my college.
We gotta move, dude.
There's one for my college, and that has less people. And then there's one for like the university, and that's like a ridiculous amount of people. And they were like, yeah, you don't have to come to the second one. You can just come to the first one. Because I imagine the second one is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I got tickets yesterday for the Red Bank show. Stacy, I feel like you got like the last 2 tickets. I think Red Bank is just full on.
Dude, Red Bank's going to be a
sell out.
party.
Dean's gonna be there. Dai's gonna be there.
You get Red Bank. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
I don't know.
We gotta show these Florida girls who at New Jersey.
Pat, 44. Pat, you look good. Where is Dean going to college? He is graduating from Temple.
Temple University.
After 4 years of study, Kendra's like, I went to all the graduations. I was like, you want me to come to graduate from here? Done. You want me to graduate from this college? Done. Are you still doing your Oklahoma shows in June? Let's look.
Let's look in June.
Let's look at June. Yep. They're there. Yep. Yeah, Red Bank is going to be awesome. And it'll be the first time that Jacqueline and Brooke see the show. They've never seen it.
Oh, they're coming too.
Has Grandma
Are they
seen
gonna
it?
be in the audience?
I don't think Grandma's seen it.
I don't think Grandma's seen it.
No, they're going to be in the show. They're going to play the role of Meredith and Tiffany.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did Meredith and Tiffany go sit in the audience?
What do you mean? Are they going to sit in the audience? Where else would they sit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you might have the lucky tickets, where you sit next to Jacqueline and Brooke in the audience.
I don't know what that means.
It'd be fun. You might be just sitting like, I can't wait for the show, and then an old lady will be like, you want some snacks? And it'll be great.
Yeah, that'll be funny. Yeah, no. Hey, from Montreal. What happened to
You'll
the
be
New
like,
York shows?
Lady
Yeah. I hope he can come back, but at this point, some shows are just.
Now I want to come to the Red Bank
yeah,
show.
Shakendra, you should come.
It's gonna be crazy.
Are the Texas dates up? Not sure, Blake. You can go and look though. We sat next to Tiffany's family in Fort Lauderdale. Well, weren't they so fun, Dana? That was really nice meeting them. Yeah, Dean, I promise no one at the Florida show will ever forget that show. No one will never forget. # never forget Fort Lauderdale. There are some shows
Wait,
that
what
are.
happened at the was this the gynecologist?
You weren't there.
I don't think I was
The gynecologist and our country singing gangster cop. Oh, Texas dates aren't posted yet. Thanks, Andrea. Yeah, so I'm sure those will be up soon.
Red Bank, baby. Can't wait. Oh, it's going to be so good.
It's crazy. Yeah, but even after Red Bank, it takes off again. So we do Red Bank, and then Dayton,
This is our
Anaheim,
is this the first time
El
you're in Jersey,
Cajon,
right?
Mesa. Yeah, it's the first time that we're
In our home
East-
turf, baby. We gotta
up
it's like,
northeast. Yeah,
It's like when the Eagles are playing like their home stadium for the Super Bowl. It's like all right, here we go. Like
oh, Shauna, I hope you can come. You'll have a good time. Are there still tickets? Danny, if there are, there's like 2. So if you're looking to come, I would go and try and get some tickets. There weren't many. I think I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the first time in the Northeast. Maybe it's my Jersey peeps. I don't know. It's been fun.
are you gonna do any shows for South Jersey?
I hope so. I hope
Yeah,
so.
That's really our home turf.
That's our jam. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, the Amber Alert during the Reading show. Were you there for that?
No.
Literally, we're on stage and everybody in the audience, there's just a murmur in the whole audience. It was like during the Ask the Mom section. And clearly something was happening, but we couldn't figure out what it was. And then finally somebody had said there was an Amber Alert, and it just got real uncomfortable because it was like, what do you do when there's an Amber Alert? And it just, everybody was just like looking around. And I was like, well, the kid's not here, so I feel like it's fine. And they were like, Jimmy was like, that's horrible. I go, I'm just saying. I mean, there's nothing we can do right at this particular minute. Yeah, the Amber Alert. Yeah. And it was just so crazy. Mira's like, that's a horrible thing. I go, listen, if somebody all of a sudden got up after the Amber Alert, follow them because they know something. I'm just saying. It just, yeah, because it doesn't matter if you turn your phones off. An Amber Alert will come through. And then we were just talking about the emergency broadcast system. So my girlfriend was here yesterday and she lived literally in the development that the tornado came through almost 6 months ago in New Jersey, destroyed this neighborhood. And she was saying, like, I don't know if it was half the houses were blown away. But she said, I said, I'm amazed the destruction was devastating, but that no one died. And she said it was the phones. The phones all went off. And I said, and both of us said, thank goodness it happened, now and during the daytime. And then we said, but it would still have rung at night, which is different than when we were kids. If there was a tornado or a hurricane at night, because Dean said, didn't you guys have that emergency thing? I was like, it was called
on television. Right?
It was, but the TV would have to be on in order for it to go off.
If the TV was off, you
didn't know anything.
That's crazy.
So
whereas now it's like just constant updates,
Well, you could turn this whole thing off. I mean, other than turning the phone off, but you can turn all your notifications off, but you'll still get an Amber Alert and you'll still get like a tornado or hurricane. It's amazing. I don't know how they do that, how they bypass it, but it's been amazing how many kids have been found from Amber Alerts. But those are the ones you take seriously. I should read it. So everybody was doing their job at the show. I should read it. I was like, all right, we all read it. We're all here. So
all right.
My grandma kept her living room TV on every night for an emergency breakthrough. Oh, Cassie, that's so crazy. And TV broadcasting also used to end and didn't run 24 hours. Exactly. Okay, so at nighttime, sometime like maybe around 1 o'clock, sometimes you'd put your TV on and it was just fuzz. It would just be fuzzy. Or it would have this thing come up and it had these lines on it and it would just sit like that. But if the emergency broadcast system came on, it would come up on all your TVs no matter what channel you were watching, and it would go, it would make these these sounds, and then these colors would come on. It's crazy.
That's great. The station would just shut down.
Yeah, some stations were just like, we don't have any programming. The test pattern, that was it, Judy. And it was and my grandma hid me in the basement bathroom hours and I was still there. Her and my mom forgot. Shut up.
Oh, we'd have to do a thumbnail.
Okay, what is it? You laying on the thing, talking about my exercise?
No, I feel like what was like an integral part of today's conversation?
I don't know. The part where you
didn't
know how
resumes.
mop worked? Huh?
You did resumes.
Oh, it's just, yeah.
Or we could do a shot of you yelling at me and then like
I always joke about a silver alert, like the poor old people are just trying to get a break from their family. Yeah, all of a sudden silver popped up and I was like, what's silver? Like you had to start figuring out what all the colors meant. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do one of you yelling at me?
That seems right.
And then we'll put just a picture of Boobie's face.
Well, why didn't you do a resume how'd you do a resume one?
I don't know.
Anyone else awake going to Anaheim? That's a very interesting way of asking
maybe
that.
we'll call it like "Don't do this."
Huh?
Or like maybe we'll say it'll be called like "Don't do this on your application."
And what would that be?
And then it would be us being like,
do you remember at 10 o'clock the local stations would say, do you know where your children are? You used to scare the crap out of me. No, I don't remember that.
Everyone say dirty paws. All right.
What? Oh, dirty paws. Dirty.
Should we hold Boobie up?
Sure.
I'll go get her.
Boobie loves when we pick her up. And I don't say that facetiously. What is the best place to use for tickets, Ticketmaster. Danny, I would go to our site and then click on the links that are there, because those links will take you to the places that the venues gave us for tickets. Like, if you were to put in "My Name Is Not Mom" tickets, you're going to get all kind of scalpers. So I would always go through the site because those links were given to us by the venues themselves. That is my recommendation, because I get so confused. I'm like, why are these tickets this much money? Like, some of them are crazy. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, where's our paw? Hold on. Let me put him up. Oh, Gina baby.
I'll put her back in bed.
She's so funny because she is the biggest scaredy cat in the world. But then when she is relaxed, she will just let you do anything to her. She's just like that. She'll let you do anything to her. She's so funny. I know. Just finished 90-minute training class. Ugh. Way too early for questions. Yeah, that's a lot. This is your egg. This is your egg on drugs. Yeah, that was the thing. You remember 10 o'clock? Do you know where your children are? I don't remember that. Maybe. I just ignored it. All right. Bye, Wesley. Have a good day. That's so funny. I missed it because I went to Ticketmaster directly and couldn't find the tickets. What, Bobby? That's not good. That doesn't sound right at all. Oh, an after-school special. Jennifer, don't get me started. Dean, you know what an after-school special is? An after-school special. Dean, what was the resume site you talked about?
Huh? Sorry, I'm sitting on Flippotics.
Okay. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
All right, what is it?
Do you know what sit, Ubu, sit, good dog means?
No. Who's that?
Ubu is a dog, and he was part of some production company. That was how they closed all their shows. You know, the credits would roll, and then there would
Like a
just...
song?
No, it was just a picture of a dog, or maybe it was a video, but it was... The voiceover would just say, "Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog."
Is that like the name of the production company?
I guess so.
There's at the end of I think it was Jimmy Neutron. There used to be, or in a lot of Nickelodeon shows, there was something like that where it was like this monkey with 3 eyes, and he would turn around and go, "Hi, I'm Carl," and that was it.
That's how they ended it? All their stuff?
All of their shows. He would just turn around and go, "Hi, I'm Carl."
That's funny. But an after-school special, Dean, was a big deal.
Because, it was called... Oh, it's Paul. He said, "Hi, I'm Paul." Like, this was it.
Look up Sit, Ubu, Sit.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a picture of a
How
dog
do you
catching...
spell Ubu?
Yeah. UBA? Ubu Productions. Yep, that was
It's a
it.
bumper.
Ubu was at the end of Family Ties, they said. It always
Wait,
played...
but Ubu didn't sit.
Ubu was standing, and
Yeah.
he said, "Sit, Ubu, sit."
It's weird. I wonder why they add... I should look into...
Dun, dun,
Like a bump. Like, why do they add a bump?
Let's add a bump. Let's add a bump to ours.
Like, what's the point?
No,
Would we
it's
have-
not Boo Boo. It's Ubu. U-B-U.
Would we put the bump after the outro?
You would...
Sit,
would-
Ruby, sit. Bark.
Good dog. There's that one. But what's it, Dean? What's an after-school special, you think?
After school, like a cartoon?
Uh,
Like the time when kids would come home and they would just play cartoons or something?
no, because that was on Saturday morning. They were Saturday morning cartoons. You didn't get cartoons all the time, Dean. On Saturday mornings, it was a special time, and you would get a giant bowl like this, fill it with Captain Crunch, giant spoon, and plop yourself in front of the television, and you would just eat and you wouldn't see your parents for hours, and it was the greatest time.
Dude, I miss
in
Saturday
all
mornings
time.
like that, where you get up.
Okay.
And
Now then, what's an
just
afternoon?
play video
What's an
games.
after-school special?
like a movie that plays after school.
Dean, it was a special movie, and it would play after school around 4 o'clock.
Is
It was for all the latchkey kids whose parents weren't home, and they were like, sit down. And there'd always be some like moral of the story that they would bang over their heads with. They were like, and that's why you don't do drugs. There was always something.
Wait. Is it a movie that's
Not my
called After School Special, or is it?
It was a series. It was a series. All life lessons. Yes. All latchkey kids. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know in your generation there was a lot of those like PSAs like don't do drugs, right?
Dean, there was an egg involved.
And I don't know what
Don't say an egg and a frying pan to anybody that came up in the 90s. They'll be like, "Oh, I remember the egg and the frying pan."
Whereas now it's like don't do drugs. Well, except some of them are okay, but not all of them.
One to grow on. That was their saying.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. And then I learned it from watching you. Dean, what does that mean? Ask me that tomorrow. I'm going to tell you what that means. Somebody remind me. All right, everybody. That's it. That's all we have for today. Have a good night. And we will check in with you guys tomorrow morning. It'll be awesome. And have a good day. And that's all I got. So have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.
He goes, stop, no.